as I am reviewing this movie as right now, I have seen the movie twice. Yes, I saw it last night, like I said in my King Kong review, and I came home, I was like, I have math homework. Gotta do that. And then I went to bed, and I woke up, I was like, I need to do a review. Then I had to go to school, you know, because I'm a high schooler. And then I came home, my dad was like, I want to see it. Is it good? And I was like, and then we went and saw it. I've now seen it twice, so here we are. Let's talk about probably just a heartbreaking disappointment of a movie. Kong Skull Island. From the director of The Kings of Summer, a really good indie movie about kids, whatever. It's a really good movie. If you've ever seen it, please watch it. It's super good. Well, he's got Kong now, and this movie is the new monster universe trying to set up the King Kong versus Godzilla movie. It's gonna happen like 2020, oh my word. Either way, this is a Kong movie, and if you've seen my channel lately, I did review King Kong, the Peter Jackson version, and I really like that movie. I grew up on the movie. I like King Kong. I like the character. I grew up on King Kong, and you know, I was really excited for this movie. I did a trailer review a year ago. Like, I was so excited. Wow, was it bad? Like, okay, this movie wasn't bad. Like, it's not terrible, but it ain't good. Like, okay, the first time I watched this movie last night, I came home, I was thinking, good with some problems. I watched it the second time, I disliked it even more because of certain things. Okay, so the main plot is basically John Goodman and Corey Hawkins. They're these scientist people, whatever, and they work with the same company from Godzilla, pretty much. And they're pretty much like, hey, we found this island, Skull Island, in the middle of the storm thing, whatever. Let's go in there and find out what are these people, whatever. And so they give them money, they give them an army, they give them Samuel Jackson's army men. They get Tom Hiddleston, who's a tracker, they get Brie Larson, who's a photographer, and they get all these people together, and they go on this island, whatever, and they're dropping bombs on the island to break the density of, like, the ground, to see like the density. Because there is something on this island. There's something mysterious, and those are the skull crawler monster things. Like this big spider, these just big bony things, whatever, no legs, like big arms and big long things. It's basically monster lizard things. And so basically, Kong shows up. The scene you see in the trailer with him crashing the helicopters, whatever. He is the king of the island, and they came into his house, and he wrecked them up. And now they're stuck on the island, and they gotta figure a way to get out of there and try to survive the lizards and basically Kong. So what I think about this movie, I'll start with the positives. I like the cinematography. The cinematography in this movie looked really good, and all the CGI looked really good. And that leads to my biggest positive, Kong. I mean, King Kong was great. I mean, he is huge. I think he's ready to fight Godzilla. I don't want to see Godzilla 2 unless it's good. But either I don't want to see Godzilla 2. I want to get to King Kong versus Godzilla. I want to get to that. And I thought Kong was awesome. He was so big. He's so awesome and cool. And you 100%, I'll tell you now, I give my honest opinion, you see him a lot more in this movie than you did see Godzilla in the Godzilla movie, which I like a lot. And I think Godzilla's way better than this movie. But either way, I thought all the Kong scenes were really awesome. And they had really good CGI. I thought all the fight scenes were cool. Now the major big final battle, whatever, that was awesome. That was the coolest scene in the entire movie, hands down, whatever. But any more positives? I like the sound design. The sound design was really good. The music was really good until they kept just playing every 70s freaking song ever. My dad loved the Aussie one. He loved that. And I love the entrance scene of Kong, whatever. It's so intense, whatever. I loved it. Is that basically it? Yeah. That's basically it. Kong is a disappointment because you know why? It pulled a Rogue One in the worst way possible. The characters. I didn't care for anyone except for one person, John C. Reilly. He seriously was the best character, even though the comedy was not funny. I chuckled 3 times, and one of them has to do with the Cubs, the baseball team. I thought that was really neat, whatever. If you watch the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. But overall, the comedy, what comedy? It fell flat. And I mean flat. There were some chuckles, but there is not a gut-busting laughter, and John C. Reilly tries. The first time you see him, it is joke after joke and a joke, and it's falling, and it makes the scene so bad, whatever. And Tom Hiddleston as this tracker guy, I didn't care for him. Yeah, he has a cool scene where he pulls on, he has like this mask, whatever, and a sword, whatever, he just slices these things. It was a cool scene and all, but like, I didn't care for his character. Brie Larson, oh my gosh, she's an Oscar-winning actress. And she's not even that good in this movie. I'm not kidding. She's not even that good the whole time. She's cracking jokes and has the terrible dialogue. Samuel Jackson, at first he was a cool character. Then he just turns into a big old villain, cliche, predictable as heck villain. And it's just completely ridiculous. He's like, I'm gonna kill Kong. I'm not leaving the island until I kill Kong. And it's just so dumb. Toby Kebbell, completely wasted. Like, I mean, wasted. They set up his character really cool with a son and whatever, and they put him in the jungle by himself, whatever. He's really cool, and they waste him. I was like, what? You did all that, and you waste him? Like, I won't tell you what happens, but I'm like, I was like, are you serious? Really? I thought that was pretty dumb. And like, I thought they wasted Corey Hawkins and that Chinese girl, whatever. They wasted John Goodman. I mean, he was a main character in the first 10 minutes of this movie. In the jungle, when he gets on the island, he literally is just thrown from this movie. Like, they were like, get him out of here. Like, he was barely in the movie when he got to the island. He was like the main guy, the reason they were there. Another issue, the dialogue's dumb. Dialogue's really dumb, whatever. I hated the dialogue. They wasted so many actors. It's such a big cast. They had to spread it out so much. And I hate to say this, but I kind of got tired of the Godzilla little things. In this movie, there's a lot of little things that lead to Godzilla. Because this movie is 1973, whatever, when it starts out, whatever. And I just thought that was... I liked it at first. But dang, they went overboard with it. I was like, okay, we get it. We get it. Kong and Godzilla are going to fight one day, 4 years from now. We get it. But overall, this movie was a complete disappointment. And I can't give this movie a positive grade at all. I'm going to give it a C-. This movie was complete disappointment. And it was kind of bad. Like, it just really was. Kong is great. I mean, if you were going to watch Kong, go right ahead. I mean, the King Kong scenes are awesome. They're pure awesome. There's a great fight scene. It's really awesome. But dang, these characters and the dialogue and the comedy and the predictability. It literally brought the movie down so much. And the opening scene was so dumb. I was like, this is cringy-worthy directing. Right? The directing of the first 3 minutes of this movie is bad. Really bad. And also, just for you people out there, there is an end credit scene at the very end of this movie, and I will admit, I got a little goosebumps. I was like, okay, that's cool. I like that. But overall, Kong is a complete disappointment. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.